Okay, so this is a little demo of the gesture recorder, and what I have is the iOS app here, and I'm going to record a gesture directly into iShowU Studio. So we can do that in a couple of ways. One is to use the gesture manager. Here you can see there's a bunch of existing gestures, and we can record a new one by clicking the record new gesture button, which brings up a connection dialog just here, and so we type this ID 182 into the app. So let's go and do that. 182. Right, so that's connected. Now if I'm back into Studio, and of course now you can see we've got this little window that represents my phone, and if I just touch in the app, you'll see that the same touch appears on the preview on the right. So I'm going to press record on the app. Now I'm recording. So let's just do a wavy gesture like this. Now see how the gesture's red? That means it's recording. Done. Okay, and I'll just close this. Alright, so you can see the new gesture is here. It's called New Gesture 1. So I'm going to call this wavy. Like that. Okay, so how do we place it? Now currently in the current build, you press Shift Command 8. I'm going to do that now. Shift Command 8, which creates a shape called gesture. I think I have this on the menu here. Yeah, Shift Command 8. And then I'm just going to click somewhere, and there we go. I've got my default gesture, which starts out as a swipe. Now with the properties open, you can see there's a bunch of built-ins, but there is also wavy 1, which I just added. So the gesture resizes, and there it is. If I just play, this is just some random footage I had, and there it is. I can of course resize this, and it simply makes the area over which the gesture plays back bigger. It's a little bit jerky because I'm recording, but you can scrub back and forward, you know, rotate the thing around just as like you would any other object, so you can move it wherever you want. So yeah, that's one way. Let's delete that. There's another way as well. The first way that we used was, I guess, what we would call through the gesture template manager, but you can record directly into the timeline. So in this case you get a little connection window very similar to what we had before, except it's a context user interface, but we have another connection ID, so let's go type that in, 415. Here we are. Okay, so I'm going to record again, and I'll record a similar wavy gesture up the screen. Done. Now you can record as many as you like. I can press record again. That's not what I wanted. Let's do more of a zigzag. And you can see I can just carry on recording and then choose the one at the end that I like. So I think we can separate these out here so that we can see all of them at once. And you can play them back and see which one you prefer. I will be improving this so that you can move the playhead while you are recording, which I think is going to be much better. But there it is at the moment, so you can record directly into the timeline just like we did there, or you can use the gesture manager and record gestures so that you can reuse them later as well. If you stuff everything up, it's no problem. You can just delete things. You know, it doesn't really matter. And you can always restore the built-in gestures, so no problem there, I hope. Okay, enjoy.